Welcome guys, it's Rira here. These are 10 Webtoon recommendations from an average reader such as myself that I'm going to show you guys today. I say average reader because I just found Webtoon this year actually. So I'm not like a long-term reading website user. But these are some of the Webtoons that I've read and then that I liked. I want to share how I came across Webtoon and what do I personally enjoy for this ranking. Solo Leveling Season 2 finished, and I needed something more. I was in love with like necromancy type of genres, and so I came across a webtoon that you'll see later on in the list. And what I enjoy personally is fantasy, economy-based stories, because I'm banking. I love anything money related. A character owning a shop, providing a service, hunting, selling monster parts. There is not enough of it, let me tell you. We need more. But that's my personal taste. And I'm a gamer, so anything gaming related as well is what I enjoy. Now, I'm going to show you my Webtoon following. The 10 that I've recommended, you're going to see on here. But a lot of these, half of these, I have not read yet. So if you don't see it on the list, I probably haven't read it actually. So just keep that in mind. But there's still a bunch I still have to read, essentially. But if we start with number 10, it will explain kind of how I got into Webtoon. And it was because of this one. Well, because of my solo leveling phase with necromancy, I came across this Webtoon, The Lone Necromancer. I'm currently around episode 40, so I'm actually kind of behind. And the story of the Webtoon is a new system appears in the world randomly, and everyone had to choose a class. Obviously, he chose necromancy, and it's a cool story. You know, the world became apocalyptic. People are trying to survive, have to band together. I took a break though from the webtoon itself. It was the story's good. Definitely feel like it's going to be drawn out, but I plan on returning to this one again. We go to number 9. It is Dungeon Crawler Carl. This is a new webtoon that came out recently. I'm basically up to date, but it's episode 15. And it's about a man and his cat, you know. There's a man and his cat. Essentially, the world gets invaded. I won't try to spoil it too much, but it's like Hunger Games in a dungeon world. That'll make more sense later on. Really funny webtoon though, and I can see this being ranked higher in the future once more of it comes out. It's really fun to read. As for number 8, we got the Zenith. Awesome fighting scenes, really gory. So if you don't like that, be prepared. I'm up to date on it. It's like around episode 30s, scene 30. It's kind of like Kengan Ashura or Baki, the animes, if you know about it. Just arena style fighting, you know. It's about a guy who was sealed away and he's awakened centuries later. And the premise of the story is civilizations or planets fighting in a tournament style to increase their ranking wise, power wise, and Earth is last in place until this guy comes along. But he's barbaric, so he makes things quite interesting, quite fun too. That's Zenith. The next one we got is Lord of Goblins. This is probably my second or third read, I think, actually, the one that I came across. And I kind of just took a leap of faith on this one. It was about a rebellion leader guy passes away and reincarnates in a goblin's body. But it's not like what you would think is just a regular goblin. There's like hierarchies to the goblin world. And he was reincarnated to like the labor workers, maybe slaves types even. And basically he's fighting his way back up to the top, just like how he was as a rebel back in the day. Really good story, not really flashy, but I like the concept of it. It's basically a leader in charge of people, you know. Good read though. I spent coins on this one, so I can't say it's bad. Number 6 is Cleric of Decay. I'm not far into it, but man, do I want to read more. This guy plays a video game and chooses a class that no one ever plays. A cleric who prays for the Order of Decay, for an evil goddess that he calls Mother, essentially. And once he's reborn into society of the game, you can see why people don't follow the faith, because she essentially wants souls, so you basically have to kill for her liking, you know. But it's really funny. He talks to a chopped off hand, you know, who talks to him back. I want to read more of this. Haven't gotten around to it, but this one's a really good webtoon. For my next one is The Holy Emperor Grandson as a Necromancer. I don't remember what made me want to read it, because I already got out of my necromancy phase, but I was kind of reading another one and I saw the shovel, hint hint, and I said, let's give it a try. The main character originally died from playing on his VR, and he was born into a noble's body. The character in his game was a necromancer, so now he commands undead in a holy way. Weird. He tries to hide the fact from his family, but then he can't really, but he has to help people at the same time. Really cool read, really fun read. For the episodes around 50, I'm basically up to date. I will continue reading this one. Number 4 is Nebula's Civilization. This is kind of where my money aspects of taste comes into, because I figured maybe it would be a part of the story in some way, somehow. But it's basically about a game called Nebula's Civilization, and we follow the top ranking player's journey, like the top 1 ranking player's journey. The game becomes real life, essentially. The system comes to you, it's like, hey, come play this, or come join us. Really good world building, really awesome. Really see how does a faith even come to life, type of thing, you know. And then there's other players that are also trying to become the god of this world. It's a really, really cool webtoon. I'm almost up to date on this, essentially. Want to continue reading. Number 3, we got a long title called The Dungeon Cleaning Life of a Once Genius Hunter. This genius hunter got reincarnated. I don't want to spoil too much. Reincarnated, and he's a prick. This main character is a prick, let me tell you. Arrogant. And he has to do the things that he didn't like back in the day, such as being a cleaner, who people will hate on because they smell, they do the hard work, essentially. But I like it because I figure, you know, it involves some, you know, making money, working from scratch type of thing. He's taking down the corrupt corporation ladder throughout the series, and this is the one I'm currently reading, so I'm continuing it right now. This is my top 3 here. Second one we got is Top Dungeon Farmer for my second picking. I'm up to date with this. I finished it. I'm waiting for season 2. How I came across it was, again, money. It was basically explaining how he sells crops and he's stuck on the top floor, the 100th floor, and can't leave it. So I'm like, how does he make his way out of this, you know? It's wholesome. It's really funny. The animals are cute. Give this one a read. It's surprisingly good. And then for our last one, and probably most people's favorite, I would imagine, I don't know, but we got The Greatest Estate Developer. I am up to date on this one. I'm reading it the second it releases. I actually paid some coins recently. I'm one of those now. Extremely funny though. A man who drives to make money in the beginning, and a world that hates him. The story itself says everything and everything. Combat, money, a little bit of romance you'll see later on. It's a really funny story. I love it so much. And the premise of it is modern engineering meets a fantasy world, so this is my top one. I never laughed so hard to a webtoon ever. You have to read this one. From there, though, I put in some honorable mentions, like We Are 101. I basically called it the My Hero Academia webtoon. It's good. I finished season 1, so season 2 just came out. Probably continue reading it. Dungeon Porter just came out fairly new, or fairly recently, and I read it because I thought it was about to be a guy making money. It's not so much so, but the story is good, so I'm going to continue it. And then another gardener in a hunter world. Again, read it for money, but it's just a wholesome, chill vibe for that webtoon. They're pretty good. They're all pretty good, though. I would also give those a read. And yeah. Again, I got these in my follow list, so you may see yours that you like on here that I haven't read. But if you also have things that you like to recommend, leave them down below, especially if they got money related. I want to find more of those. Even regular anime too. I'll watch or read those as well. But yeah, thanks guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.